What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Pastor Courage Molina. I am so glad that you are here on my YouTube channel. It is TGIW. You know what it is. Super excited that you are here. Now, listen, I want you to stop right there. If you have been thinking that you want to start an online ministry, it's kind of been on your heart, the Holy Spirit has been leading you that way, then I want you to stop because I'm going to give you all the steps that you need so that you can start your online ministry legit today if you choose to. Okay, let's go. What's up? I am your girl, Pastor Courage Molina, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, hi girl. If you have been here before, what's good? So glad that you are here again on this TGIW. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Like the video. I know that you haven't seen the video, but I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. So you can just go ahead and click it. Just click the like button. Okay. On this channel, I really help you to build extraordinary faith so that you can be who God has called you to be, do what God has called you to do, and take possession of everything He said you could have without question, without hesitation, without apology. We're not sorry. I'm not going to sing today, I don't think. Then it's too late for you to say sorry. No, we're not saying sorry. Don't worry about it, Justin Bieber, because we're not going to say sorry. We're going to take what the Lord has for us. All right, let's get into this. All right, so first things, I just want to get some I speak English sometimes. I want to get some preliminary things out of the way. First of all, you got to decide that you're going to start. If you think that you're just kind of interested or you don't know, then this video is not going to be that helpful because this video is for people who are deciding right now or they've decided before now, I am starting an online ministry. You've made that decision and you have prayed that God would provide you some guidance. My guess is if you've decided and you've prayed that God will bring you some guidance so that you can get it done, how you got on this video today. Okay, you're like, oh Lord, just help me. And so look at the Lord helping you. He's about to give you this good stuff. All right, so got that preliminary stuff out of the way. What is the true first step? The first step is deciding where you will gather online. That's the first step. Step number one, decide where you will gather. Where are y'all gonna meet? Is it going to be on Facebook in a Facebook group? Are you guys going to meet on Mighty Networks? Is it going to be Zoom? Where are you going together? First thing, I know you probably thought it was something else. No, I want to jump right into the logistics because here's the thing. When you start with those other things, you'd never actually get anything done. So let's start with the logistics in this case first. Where are y'all going to meet? Do you have a studio? Do you have a place? Is it going to be on Facebook? You guys are going to gather there. Mighty Networks, Slack. There are lots of platforms out there for you to build community. In community, I think is also one. There are tons. My personal favorite, I have a combination. My community, Dose of Courage Community Church, we have a Facebook group. We also meet on Zoom after church on Saturday, or I shouldn't say after church, but after the sermon on Saturday, we meet on Zoom. So those are two things. For my business, I use Mighty Networks. That's another great resource if that's where you want to be housed. It's a lot quieter on Mighty Networks. But the first thing you're going to do is decide where are you guys going to gather? Where y'all meeting? What's the meetup spot? But I just want to know, like, if they say, meet me at our spot, what's your spot? I caught up. No. What's your spot? What's your spot going to be? Because I'm excited that you're starting a ministry. It's exciting. I'm excited that you have decided to, lean into what God has for you. So I'm excited. That's all. So first things first, where are you going to gather? What's your spot going to be? Okay. The second one is who will you serve? Who exactly? And I know that Jesus is for everybody. I know that I know a lot of times we're like, well, everybody, but it's not really for everybody. If you're speaking to everyone, then no one's listening. So you need to decide who you're going to serve. Think about the people who your heart is the most broken for. Think about the people who your heart is most like you have the most feelings for in your heart. Like I love students, but when I started my ministry, I was like, I really have a heart for women because we are so amazing and we are out here being less than amazing because we don't know who we are in Christ. Like, no, that ends today, right? If I have anything to do with it, that ends today. I just had such a heart for women, and I understood for me that by serving women, I could also serve children because I'm serving their moms, right? And so you have to just decide who your heart is for. And it could be a group of people. I know, like, if you're going to start more of a traditional ministry where you're talking to everyone, then that's fine. But even traditional ministries are not talking to everyone. Every church does not speak to every believer, right? Even with all the different types of churches that you have out there, those churches, that leadership decided who they wanted to serve. Elevation Church, we want to serve people who are far from God, right? Like, that's who they're not looking for, the traditional church type. They're not necessarily, that's who they serve. And you can see it in the decisions that they make. That's why you have to decide who you're going to serve. So once you decide where you guys are going to meet, who are you meeting? Who are you serving? Right? Get crystal clear. Close your eyes maybe and imagine the screen being filled or the room being filled or whatever. Like, who is it? Who do you see there? Who would you love to see in that space? Right? Now, once you get the people there, now you're ready for step 3. Once you figure out who's going to get these invites, now you're at step 3. What are you going to accomplish? What is the ministry setting out to accomplish? We get very ambiguous when it comes to what it is we're going to do or what we're going to accomplish. We start to use way too many words. If you can't say what you're going to accomplish in like 10 words or less, then you don't know what you're doing. Then you don't have a clear vision. I know that Dose of Courage Community Church, I know when you hear the mission and the assignment, it sounds like a lot of words, and that's great for the brand, and that's great for the website. But I'm saying, as the ministry leader, you need to have something that is your anchor. You need to have something that's your true north, that's pointing you in the right direction as you make decisions about what you'll do and how you'll do it. It's not necessarily that you're going to share the short thing with everybody else, but it's the thing that's going to inform your decision. So what are you going to accomplish through your ministry? Think about that. If you can't say it in 10 words or less, it's not good. Dose of Courage Community Church, the goal is to equip and train women to be ministers in the Word of God, to equip and train women in the Bible. So that's what I'm going to accomplish. I'm going to accomplish equipping, not encouraging, not motivating, not inspiring, right? My decisions are not based on that. Yes, they might be motivated. Yes, they will be encouraged and inspired. But if they're those things and not equipped, then my ministry hasn't done what it set out to do. So what is your ministry setting out to do? What are you going to accomplish through the ministry? Well, what I'm going to accomplish is I'm going to equip and train women in the Word. When I've equipped and trained you, I've done my job, right? And I'm not saying you can choose to motivate and inspire. You can choose to encourage. You can choose whatever you want, but then that is going to help you to determine the other activities that you'll do and how you'll go about doing it based on what you intend to accomplish. And so that's why you want to start there. You can choose anything you like. Maybe it's to build community. Maybe it's to help them have relationships. Maybe it's to heal from something. I don't know what your ministry is going to be. And it can be anything that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be to equip and train. It could be to, build community. And that's extremely important, right? So you have to decide what you are going to accomplish. How do you know that you finished? How do you know that the ministry is doing what it set out to do if you don't say what you set out to do, right? I don't know what step that is, but the next step, who or what do you need to accomplish it? That's good. That's the next step. Who or what do you need to accomplish it? So do you need curriculum? Do you need events? Do you need an event coordinator? Do you need journal prompts? Do you need a journal? Who do you need someone to come in? Because you can lead the ministry and have somebody else come in to do things for your people. I have been brought into ministries that exist before me and continue to exist even since I've left, that have brought me in to do something, to teach Bible. They're a ministry, but I came in to teach Bible, or they're a ministry, but I came in to create curriculum. So who or what do you need in order to accomplish what you're going to do? Who or what do you need to accomplish? So maybe you've been called to lead a Bible study ministry. You don't need to have a degree in biblical studies. Certainly you can start to, build yourself up in that, but You can get a Bible study guide and get the, leader's guide, and you can start studying before your group does, before you can complete the entire thing and write your notes. You didn't create the curriculum, but it's going to allow you to lead from a better place. So like, who or what do you need? You don't necessarily need to create all of your own stuff. You don't necessarily need your credentials. You don't necessarily need to get trained in order to start. This video is about you starting. I'm not saying for you not to get trained or for you not to get credentials. I'm saying you don't need those credentials in order to start a ministry online. You need to decide where you guys are going to gather. You need to decide who you're going to invite to join them. You need to decide what you intend to accomplish, and then get the things that you need so that you can accomplish that. It's really that easy, right? But I think that we missed this last and final step. The last and final step is you need to decide, how are they going to find you? So if you're going to have a building, right, then this, I don't know why you watch this, because this is about online ministry, but if you were going to have a building, then people would pass by the building, and that's how they would find out about you. If you were in a plaza, then the people in the plaza would be like, oh, that's a new ministry. It's right over there next to the Quiznos. No idea why I said Quiznos. Haven't seen or been to a Quiznos probably since college. Whatever. I digress. But you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's right over there in the Food Lion Plaza. It's right over there by Publix. People will be able to see it. When you're online, creating something doesn't mean that people are going to see it. How are they going to find you? If they are searching for the exact thing that you do, how will they find you? Are you going to start a YouTube channel? Are they going to find you on a YouTube channel and then they're going to come to the community on Facebook? Are they going to find you on your Facebook Live profile page and then they're going to come? Are they going to find you on a blog, Facebook ads? Are they going to find you on Instagram because you're posting and you're inviting them to come and you're letting them know how you can serve them and how you want to help them and how amazing your ministry and community is, right? How are they going to find you? I know that we heard that Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. If you bake it, they will eat it. That's not true though. It's not. So you got to let people know. I know it's like, you think you're Noah's Ark. You're not Noah's Ark though. I know, like, you built it and then the Lord sent it. That's not it. How are they gonna find you? You're gonna have to be somewhere where they can find you. And so think about searchable platforms where people can just be walking by, right? And they can find that you're there. So whether it's on Instagram, because you're doing a live, that means that all of your profiles need to be public, by the way. Or if it's on YouTube, because you're building a YouTube channel and people are searching on YouTube ministry for this, or they're searching for topics that you're going to cover, they'll find you and then you're going to tell them about your ministry. So like me, hey guys, I'm so glad that you watched this video and that you've been here for TGIW. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. And I'd love to invite you into my community. Go to doseofcourage.org and get plugged in, get connected. I would love to see you in church on Saturday. I'd love to see you in our Facebook community, right? And so if you say that closing out at the end of every video, at the end of every Facebook post or Instagram, then people can find you. They'll see the great content that you're putting out, and then you'll invite them back to your ministry. You can legit, like, I know it's 8 o'clock at night. Maybe if you're watching this live, well, it's probably like 7:45 if you're watching this live right now. But when this video ends, you can legit sit down and answer those questions. And listen, let me tell you this, where you start does not mean that you have to stay there forever. You can move communities. People, just like you buy a house or rent a house or apartment or whatever, you move there when you're an adult and you're like, oh, I'm about to move someplace else. The same is true for your community. You can move them someplace else if you find someplace else that works better for you. But if you already have Facebook and you're on there, boom, Facebook. If you have 500 subscribers on your YouTube channel, boom, you got community on your YouTube channel. That can be the place where you guys gather. That can be the place where you guys communicate throughout the week or months or however you set your ministry up. But legit, you could start your online ministry today without a website, without it costing you any money at all. If you are watching this, then you have internet and you have the means to watch it. So without it costing you any money, you don't need a website to get started. You can start your ministry today. And so I would love to hear from you. I would love for you to drop your information. Come back to this channel, come back to this video and drop your information. I want to see who's out there starting ministries. If you've already started a ministry that you'd like for me to check out, so maybe we might do some type of collaboration, you know, or something, then drop your information also in the chat so I can connect with you and we can get up. Did I say that? Yeah. So we can get up and collaborate and see how we can help each other to do the work that we've been called to do. All right. This is really the end, not like the fake end I did before. This is really the end. I hope that this has blessed you. I know that it has equipped you. You see what I did there? I know it has equipped you to start your online ministry. And I am excited to see what God is going to do in you through your ministry. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Welcome to the Ministry Leaders Club. Welcome. We don't have any t-shirts, but maybe we should get some. All right. I love y'all. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on TGIW with my girls. Well, my girls that I really have a very strong jukebox spirit today with the singing when my girls at from the front to back. So if you, I'm gonna appreciate y'all being here, watching me and my girls. Okay, y'all are a part of the squad because y'all show up every Wednesday. All right, that's it. Head on over to A&O channel so that you can get your spot and be ready for whatever Amber and Olivia have for us. Yep, I think that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Okay, love y'all. Later. Bye.